read most of these books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think of them?
I think, well, actually, I already got halfway through each one. I haven't really finished. Is the Martian here?
Oh my god.
Wow, it's really filled up. This was empty.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, this whole part was empty when we wrote ours.
Oh, really? What date is it?
28th of June.
Dad, didn't you write
2023.
What
you
month
and
is
Mom?
28?
Is it... didn't you write you
Yeah.
and Mom?
Yeah. In here more, I think.
Say hello.
Hello. Did you see us?
The 8th of September.
Yeah.
Right over here.
Oh, I see.
Wait, you wrote it in the British way.
No, because it was September 8th.
You did that.
We do.
Right.
You're blocking my shot. Not kidding.
What?
You guys want some books or some tutus? We got both. Hello everyone and welcome to this little vlog. I hope you guys are doing very well. Right now we are experiencing the most beautiful thunderstorm. I am loving listening to the rain and the thunder. I love this kind of weather in the summer. So anyway, hello! Today is Monday. This past weekend I went out east with my family. We spent the weekend in Montauk, which is the very eastern end of Long Island. We have been going ever since I was little, so it was really fun. We stayed 2 nights over there, and I did some reading while I was there. We also did a little bookish browsing because one of the shops has a little bookshop, and we were looking in there. There's also in the shop, on the walls of that shop, there is everyone signing their names. And so last year, Leon and I signed our names, and then this year we signed our names. So it was fun to see our names from last year and then to sign. Oh, that made Willow scared. That was loud. I love thunder. Oh my gosh. Leon and I and my dad went to the top of the Montauk Lighthouse. That was Leon's first time walking up the lighthouse. It is 137 steps. It was commissioned by George Washington, and they paid $250 to construct the Montauk Lighthouse, which is so crazy. Anyway, my mom and my sister Claire and my brother-in-law Steve stayed at the bottom, and we waved to them from the top, so that was really fun. I did some reading, and Leon did some reading as well. The first little bit of reading that I did was on the car ride there, and I started Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. This is a memoir, and I am adoring it. Oh my gosh. So Michelle Zauner is the narrator of the audiobook, as well as obviously the author, and I love when authors narrate audiobooks. So Crying in H Mart is really about Michelle Zauner's relationship with her mom. Her mother is from Korea, and Michelle was actually born in Seoul, and her father is American. I believe he's from Oregon. And it's about her relationship with her mother, as well as her father, the people in her life, and it's just talking about her adolescence, being Asian American, and how food played a really big part in it. Why it's called Crying in H Mart is because H Mart is an Asian supermarket, or not really a supermarket, but it's like an Asian grocery store, I believe. And the beginning opens up so beautifully where she's talking about how you'll find her crying, holding like certain ingredients that her mother used, or it's just such a beautiful depiction of a mother-daughter relationship, because she's talking a lot about how her mother had certain expectations of her, how her background really influenced her mother's relationship with her, and it's just so interesting. And she just narrates the audiobook so well. It just feels like you're talking to Michelle. It feels like she's telling you her life story. So it doesn't really feel like you're listening to an audiobook. It just feels like you're on the phone with someone and they're just telling you about their life. Or I love those kinds of books. And especially with nonfiction, I really enjoy listening to them on audio, especially if they are narrated by the author. So yes, I have been... More thunder? I have been loving Crying in H Mart. I am 134. I am an hour. I'm an hour and 34 minutes in, so I am 21% of the way through. Oh, it's so good. Her relationship with her mom is very different from my relationship with my mom. She talks about how her mom was quite harsh on the outside, but on the inside it was because she loved her so much, that she had these expectations for her, that she wanted her to act a certain way, and she only noticed that or realized that as she got older. And my mom is just, she's always been like my personal cheerleader, and she's always been just like super, I don't know, my mom is just a sweetheart. If you watch the video with my mom in it, I'm sure you'll be able to see that. But it's just really interesting to learn about different people's relationships with their parents, and how food can bring people together, because I'm Italian American, and growing up, Italian cuisine was and is a huge part of our identities. And I love learning about different cultures and seeing how Korean cuisine and Asian cuisine was really important for them and kind of made her into the person that she was. And that's how I feel about growing up, having ravioli and manigotti and pasta and meatballs and lasagna and all the Italian food, which is mainly just pasta dishes. I love how culture and food can bring people together and also help us heal, and also just be a great source of connection and understanding in a way, like understanding where a person comes from and their upbringing and all that stuff. I'm just loving it so much. So I highly recommend checking out Crying in H Mart. It's so great. And then today and over the weekend, I have been reading 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. I am on chapter 16 of book 1, and I just read chapter 15, obviously. Oh gosh, Murakami, settle down. That's what I want to tell this man to do. I want him to settle down with the breasts. So many breasts, so many nipples. Why? Why? I don't understand. If there's a purpose, then fine. I don't mind that the book is sexual. That's not a problem for me. I just want it to have a purpose. And right now, it feels like it doesn't have a purpose. So the bottom line is, I'm enjoying the intriguing aspects of this book, where we are living in this world that is the normal world. But then in some aspects, it's very strange. Strange things are going on, and we're trying to figure out why and how these different things connect. There are also potentially 2 moons in this world, but it is the normal world. It's very interesting. It's very intriguing. I want to know what is going to happen. I want to know what the heck is going on. But I'm getting really distracted by Murakami's constant necessity or desire to talk about women in a very terrible way. And it just makes me sad and angry. It does say a work of maddening brilliance. I am getting mad at this book, as well as intrigued, so I'm going to keep reading. I want answers. That's mainly what's keeping me going. I just want answers. Those are my thoughts as of right now. I'm loving Crying in H Mart. I am intrigued by, though slightly weirded out by 1Q84. And I had a great weekend with my family, so that's wonderful. And I just wanted to film a little vlog to update you on what I've been doing, what I've been reading, and I do want to read a little bit more today. I'm thinking I'm going to read something else, or either I want to listen to more Crying in H Mart. Leon actually, unfortunately, leaves New York on Wednesday, and he is British, so he is going back home. I'm going to be staying here for a little while because I have some plans that I need to be here for, and then I will be going to stay with him. There's just exciting things happening, and you guys are going to come along on those exciting things. But yes, so today is really Leon and I's last day to do whatever we want. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, we're going to my sister and brother-in-law's new house. They bought a house recently, and we have been helping them renovate the kitchen in particular. And I think we're going to go to their house tomorrow. And then Leon leaves on Wednesday. And I'm going to be so sad. So, yeah, yes. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life right now. And I will just keep you updated. So, do you want to just quickly wave? Oh my goodness! I've watched so many people open these, and now I can't believe it's my turn. Yes! Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, the green is so pretty.
That's nice.
So pretty. Gosh, I have a Kindle. Oh my god, I can travel with so many books now. Wow, I think it's a bit wider than yours. Yeah, hey. Oh, wait. Oh, it has a quote.
So good.
That's what books are for, to travel without moving an inch. That's the quote. It's from The Namesake.
It looks really, really nice.
Oh, it's so nice.
It looks good.
Gosh, the color is so pretty. Okay, do I power it on? Oh my goodness. I got a Kindle. Oh my god! Oh my god, so as you guys saw, yesterday I unboxed my Kindle. And I used it last night. I am reading 1Q84 on my Kindle. I no longer have to break my back holding up that gigantic book. And I want to talk about my Kindle and my initial thoughts and what I think and why I bought it. I also put these adorable stickers on, which actually one of you guys sent me. A subscriber sent me these stickers in a sticker pack. And I forgot who sent them. So if you sent them, thank you so much for sending me these. I immediately knew that I wanted to use those stickers to put on the back of this. But if you have any sticker shops that you like on Etsy or any like sticker creators, let me know. Let me know who they are because I am obsessed with putting stickers on this now. I've been watching so many videos of people decorating their Kindles and I'm extremely excited about it. Oh my gosh. The main reason why I got a Kindle is because, as you guys know, Leon, my husband, is British. And so because of that, because he's British and I'm American, we do a ton of traveling. And we are going to be living elsewhere. Not here for a little bit. I'll give you guys more information as time gets closer to us doing that, but I was thinking about, I'm going to film a ton of videos when I'm there, and I'm going to read a ton of books, but how am I going to read a ton of books? I can't bring all my huge books with me. Also, I have really big books to read for the Game of Tomes book club, which is where we read really big books, and if I'm going to be traveling, then I'm going to have really heavy books with me, and I was really just like trying to figure out what I was going to do. I'm also probably going to buy a ton of books when we're living there. So yes, the solution is a Kindle. I can just have hundreds and thousands of books on here, and what's great is, as you guys know, I'm a classics reader, and a lot of the books that are available in the Kindle store for the classics are cheaper. It's where you get to the newer books where they're more expensive. But how I am reading 1Q84 right now is, I believe it was like $13 or $14 on the Kindle store, but I was watching some videos where people were saying you can connect your Libby app, which is associated with your library, and you can borrow books and attach your Libby app to your Kindle and you can read free ebooks. Obviously you have to return them after 14 days, but you can always renew them. I love using the Libby app. That's how I access all of the audiobooks that I listen to, but I knew that they had ebooks, and so the fact that you can connect to it on your Kindle is incredible. How you access the Libby app is you access it through your phone. So when you borrow an ebook, it'll show up in your loans section, and you can click the button that says read with, I think, and then one of the options is Kindle, and then you sign into your Kindle account that you have on your Kindle, your Amazon account on your Kindle. And that's how you can access it. So it'll send it from your phone through your Amazon account to your Kindle. So the Kindle that I got is the Kindle Paperwhite in the agave green color, and it is the perfect size. It isn't too big, it isn't too small. The power button is on the bottom. It has a USB-C charger, and when you power it on, so I have it set to show the cover of the book that I'm currently reading, which is 1Q84, which, oh my god, is freaking me out. I was reading this last night. I just finished chapter 19, and I'm creeped out. Anyway, we'll get into that in a minute, but it shows you what page you're on. It also shows you how much % of the way through you are into the book. When you go to, so we can go back to my library. So I am borrowing 1Q84. I also bought East of Eden so that I can read it when I am there. And I also have Little Women for the book club. I'm contemplating buying Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell because I won't be here and I don't want to bring my really big copy of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I don't want to travel with it. So I'm probably going to either borrow it from Libby or just buy it on my Kindle. And then I also have, like I said, Little Women for the book club, which is the book for November and December. So you have your library here, and then you have the home button here, and this, they recommend you books. You can search for books. Your currently reading book is at the bottom right here, and then you have your library, and then you could search on Kindle, and then the arrow down button is where you can adjust the warmth, you can adjust the brightness. You also have light and dark mode. You can turn airplane mode on. And then if you go to all settings, you can do screen and brightness. And then it says show covers on lock screen. So that's how you show the covers on your lock screen. And it's just really awesome. And it's perfect for traveling. So I could not be happier. I could not be happier with this. And I really am so excited about my stickers. I can't wait to customize it depending on the seasons. Right now, I just have like a general theme going on, but I was thinking like for the autumn, I can do more autumnal stickers. For Christmas, I can do Christmas stickers. There are so many wonderful ideas that I have seen on Pinterest especially, and people make their own like designs with a sheet of paper, and you can make a collage on Canva or Photoshop or something, and you can just put whatever pictures or stickers you want and use it as a cover. So I also got a clear case for my Kindle, and I did put a screen protector on to protect it. So yes, this is my Kindle, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, let's talk about 1Q84. So last night, like I said, I finished chapter 19. Can I just say the little people freak me out. Oh my gosh, I don't want to say who the little people are. I don't even know who the little people are. They came out of the woodwork, shall I say. And they're creepy. They're so creepy. This book is so messed up. I knew Murakami was going to be a weird, quirky writer, but I was just not expecting this. People were saying on the Fable discussion, so we host our book club on Fable. If you want to join, you can join us on Fable, the Game of Tomes book club. And I was going to see what people said about chapter 19, and so many people were saying that sexual assault and domestic violence are very prominent in the book, and they're obviously very important topics that Murakami wants to bring attention to. But as he is doing that, he's also describing women in a really horrific way, and he's over-sexualizing not only women, but young girls as well. So it's very conflicting, because at one point you're like, oh, okay, it's great you're bringing attention to this very difficult topic, and obviously you think that it's an important topic to discuss, but you're also, on the flip side, over-sexualizing women and young girls, and that is terrible. So I'm very conflicted about all of this. But I'm very, very intrigued by what's going on, and I just want to know. I want answers, dang it. I want answers. So yes, I'm very excited to keep reading, although many, many parts of it I'm just like, so yeah, that's how I'm feeling about 1Q84. Then I finished Crying in H Mart, and it was so good. It was so good. So I don't know if I said this before, but a really big topic in Crying in H Mart is cancer and dealing with a parent getting a cancer diagnosis and it taking their life, because that is what happens to Michelle Zauner's mom, and that is something that is spoken about from the very beginning of the book. It's part of the blurb. We know that cancer does take her life. So Michelle talks about when they found out and how the treatments went, and basically just following her mother's experience dealing with cancer. It was so heartfelt and heartbreaking. Like I said before, it just felt like you were having a really deep, intimate conversation with a close friend. It's a part of life that we deal with and go through really hard and difficult times, and it's a part of life that we all die at some point. And I think that our humanness is so beautiful for being able to share our stories and heal through the mutual connection and the mutual sharing of our difficult times and our difficult stories. It's a cliche, and I always say this, that we wouldn't know joy without sorrow, and we wouldn't appreciate the sunshine without rain, but rain is also beautiful in its own way. We need both to properly, I guess, feel and be human. And I think that it just felt like an honor to hear Michelle's story. And the thing that I love the most about being a reader is being able to take in all of these wonderful stories, whether I like them or dislike them. I think the sharing of a story is one of the most beautiful things that we can do as humans. I am all about how human connection affects us and how important human connection is and the different ways we can connect. Obviously, one of them is through stories. Like I said before, another one is through food, a mutual love of all different kinds of things. And so I just loved crying in H Mart. So highly recommend listening to the audiobook especially. Unfortunately, or sadly, Leon did leave. He's back home with his family, and we're just trying to navigate our very unique situation with me being American, him being British. So I have some things I need to be here for, and then we will eventually soon be back together again, which I cannot wait. But thank God we have technology and we can talk all the time on the phone. I brought him to the airport on Wednesday. On the train ride back, I did read some of the Enid Blyton nature stories, which again is so sweet, and I'm really enjoying those as well. So yes, finished crying in H Mart, read a bit more of nature stories by Enid Blyton, and I got a Kindle and I'm reading 1Q84. I'm also going to keep looking for other books to download and borrow and buy on the Kindle store, so that's really exciting. And I think that is all for this vlog. I now have to go upstairs and prepare for my Etsy restock because today is Friday, August 2nd, and at 12 p.m. today I have my mini bookmarks going back on sale in my Etsy shop, which I'm so excited about because you guys sold them out in less than 12 hours last month. And that absolutely blows my mind. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I would love to know what you guys have been reading and what you have been up to, so definitely let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for being here, and again, I really hope you enjoyed. So, as always, happy reading.